सर्वं सहेत्यवनिरित्यचलेति मातः विश्वंभरेति विपुलेति वसुन्धरेति अन्यानि चान्यविमुखान्यभिधानवृत्त्या नामान्यमूनि कथयन्ति तवानुभाव.
The river Wangchu flows quietly across Bhutan, taking birth in the Himalayas and meandering its way down mountains, valleys and plains before joining the mighty Ganga in India. This Himalayan river is a life source to Bhutan, spreading on its way down richness, prosperity and peace everywhere. Wangchu on its journey also symbolizes a bond without boundaries between India and Bhutan, a friendship which merges naturally and has no barriers. The mystic valleys, enchanting mountains symbolize the confluence of two great cultures which have stemmed out of a common philosophy since centuries. The land of the thunder dragon, Bhutan, a spiritual land, is the last bastion of Vajrayana school of Mahayana Buddhism that provides a unique identity for the Bhutanese. This Himalayan kingdom, with a unique blend of the old and the new, boasts of a planned socio-economic development. This spiritual land tames many rivers to produce hydropower to augment a stable GDP. They also export a major portion of hydroelectric power to sustain a balanced growth. India, being a major trade partner, has a free trade agreement with Bhutan. The confluence of two sacred rivers in Bhutan, Thimpuchu and Parochu, flows down as River Wangchu and is also symbolic of the aspirations of the people of Bhutan and India to grow together. The rippling cool waters of Wangchu is host to a great symbol of this friendship, the Tala Hydroelectric Project. A joint venture between India and Bhutan, the Tala project is set up under a complex geological and tectonic setup of the Bhutan Himalayas. This project is the largest high-head power plant in the country, generating 1,020 megawatts of power. A run-of-the-river project, it comprises a 23-kilometer tunnel, the second longest in the Himalaya. The dam, standing serenely on the Wangchu River in Chuka district, is 90 meters high and 135 meters wide. The gentle river takes a turn at the dam, and the water from here gushes into the 23-kilometer tunnel, which delivers water to the 6 power generators in the underground powerhouse near Tala village. The Tala project, which began in 1998 and was commissioned in 2006, feeds power to India's eastern region. The project is now under Druk Green Power Corporation of Bhutan, which is the authority to produce clean power. The power generated from these turbines reaches the Indo-Bhutan border through 440 kV single-circuit transmission lines. India, as part of the symbolic and strategic relationship with Bhutan, also helps Bhutan in setting up small and medium-sized hydropower projects apart from big hydroelectric projects by taming the Himalayan rivers which flow down in Bhutan.
and we have been working with India on the mega projects mainly, but also in micro and mini hydropower projects. The two governments have agreed that based on the success of the three mega projects, which is the Chukha, Kurichu and the Tala project, that over the next 12 years, by 2020, another 10,000 megawatts of hydropower potential will be harnessed and will be developed under Government of India assistance. The power sector is where the major interaction between the two governments are happening, and it is an area where it has benefited the people of Bhutan in terms of availability of power supply and in the development of the energy intensive industries, and also it has brought in the overall socio-economic development of the country. We are associated, of course, with the premier organizations, Government of India organizations in the studies as well as construction and operation maintenance. And the National Institute, the Institute of Rock Mechanics, is the newest addition which has come in the last 1 decade. And we have been really impressed by the type of services that we have been getting from NIRM. We are still continuing with the arrangement with NIRM, where NIRM is looking at our data, gathering data and interpreting the data. And very recently we have decided to go on an online microseismic monitoring system with the help of NIRM, with the help of NIRM's scientists and all who were at site. Within 1 month we are able to assess that this online monitoring is possible, and now we are going to enter into a 5-year memorandum of understanding with NIRM to continue the online monitoring of the microseismic activities at Tala project. So we are very happy to be associated with NIRM, and we are also talking to NIRM on the possibility of working together with NIRM and us on some of the other projects that DGPC is taking up on its own, other than, of course, the other projects that the Government of India and Bhutan are working on the 10,000 megawatts by 2020.
In Tala, the institute was involved in all aspects of excavation design, execution and stability monitoring for this major excavation at the powerhouse complex. They have also trained a group of engineers and technicians from Bhutan to enable the Drukpar Corporation to produce uninterrupted power. This monitoring mechanism has enabled plant engineers to not only acquire the knowledge but also manage optimum power production.
Expertise provided by NIRM was one of the most important inputs that went into this project design. Like I said, right from the investigation, they looked at the rocks, and then even during the construction, wherever there are problems, their expertise was used. Their experts came here and did the studies. We have sent 10 people to NIRM in Bangalore, and they provided our professionals 2 intensive weeks of training in rock mechanics, rock classification and blasting techniques. So they know our place, they know our culture, they know our system, and for this continued association, we couldn't ask for anything more.
More than 80% of the power produced is transmitted to India. The technical inputs, post-production monitoring and analysis by the NIRM has given the right perspective to Druk Green Power Corporation, which is seeking NIRM's involvement in all the future projects too.
The capacity of Tala is 1020 megawatt. We have 6 generating units, each with 170 megawatt capacity. We have a dam at Wangkha, and from dam we have 23 kilometers of headrest tunnel. So they have been providing us services, expert services on analyzing of instrument data. Once they complete monitoring for 5 years period, so our people will also be able to understand how to analyze the data and how to continue monitoring the stability of the powerhouse cabin. We are not only looking at this project, but we are also looking at the future projects where we want to have association with NIRM.
The expertise and knowledge given by NIRM at Tala shows its competence in the international arena. The equipment used to analyze critical data and its impact has given confidence to undertake projects anywhere in the world. The experience of Tala for NIRM is something valuable and has boosted the scientific competence of Team NIRM.
Many departments from National Institute of Rock Mechanics were involved during the construction of this powerhouse and desilting chambers. So, many types of experiments were conducted like borehole TV, using borehole TV camera, the investigation of the subsurface using geophysical techniques, and the blasting studies. The output from these all these instruments that are installed in underground structures, they give us very critical information about the stability of the underground structures, and we have been doing this during construction stage, as well as we are continuing this in operation stage and ensuring the stability of these major structures.
NIRM's contribution to Tala's success has now become a model and benchmark analysis in development and growth of a hydroelectric power plant. The involvement of NIRM in providing pre-construction, during construction and post-construction inputs and technical support defines the role of NIRM. Using high-precision equipment and tools, the NIRM scientists proved their knowledge superiority. The Tala story is not just a success story of Bhutan, but also the success story of Indian capabilities of executing big hydroelectric projects. The institute, which was established in 1988, has been helping the key infrastructure sector
to generate the inputs for the design and then for the safe construction also. In the mining sector, again, the design for the mine, then blasting, monitoring of the mines, because you see if the mines are under excavation, that time so much changes are expected and sometimes it is very fatal also. So from the safety point of view, the monitoring is also done. within the mines itself. And then for the open cast mines also, the slope stability is the main concern. So there also we go for the investigation, suggest the proper slopes to be adopted, and for the treatment also we suggest. Now, these are the one which are in the mining and civil engineering sector. The other which are very important area is the oil caverns, storage, strategic storage of the oil in the caverns, underground caverns. So already you see Visakhapatnam, we had done it. And again, another project in Visakhapatnam has come, and Bangalore also. So in the port cities, you see now they are storing the oil and gas. And for that, NIRM is involved because we are the one who are doing in the underground space technology. And in the disaster management, another field has come. Now, natural hazards like the earthquakes and landslides. In landslides, we are doing the job, and treatment, then monitoring of the treatment done. So in the earthquake region, we have the observatory here, and we monitor the seismicity of the area. When I'm talking of the hydropower sector, the countries where we are also working, the nearby is the Bhutan. And in Bhutan, you see very successfully we have completed, and our role was well specified. And then Tala project is one on the Wangchu River. It is about 1020 megawatt project, which was successfully completed because of our contribution, and it was very much appreciated by the project people. And after that only we started getting more projects in the Bhutan also. The coming 10 years, lot of load is expected on NIRM, and for that you see the expansion is needed. Today it is a very small organization, but as I foresee, we should have not less than 200 scientists for in 10 years to come. And we should have different centers in different places. The level which I want to achieve during this period is to get the same level what NGI has, that is Norwegian Geotechnical Institute. Any problem which is coming related to rock mechanics and rock engineering, we are able to solve. I want to set an example that we earn ourselves, we take care of ourselves, and even we should give something to the government.
NIRM today has a prestigious list of clients whose faith in the institute has helped them grow. Excellence through innovation is the mantra here. Innovation which brings about a change in the lives of the people. NIRM has been the catalyst in bringing about this change, a change that has helped nations develop for a better world.